Hi everyone and welcome to Asante TV here on YouTube. Today is Sunday, the 9th of November 2025, and my name is Linus Sianate. If today happens to be the very first time you have seen this channel, do subscribe to this channel, like, share, and then drop your comments, and Direct will gladly do the reading for you. Today is the day where the boys will be separated from the men, and I'm talking about the Ghana Premier League Match Day 9 encounter between Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko, where we call it the Super Clash. The game is happening at the Accra Sports Stadium today at exactly 4 p.m. and Linus Nate TV will be there to bring you up-to-date exclusive from the game as well, where we'll drop you some highlights from the game, some fans' reaction, and then some words from the two coaches, that is Coach Karim Zito of Asante Kotoko as well as Mashoud Didi Dramani of Accra Hearts of Oak. So the last time these two clubs met was in August during the 2025 GACA Top 4 competition, which was held at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, where Accra Hearts of Oak were 2-0 winners over their arch rivals Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But earlier in the President's Cup, which was held somewhere in July, Asante Kotoko managed to beat Accra Hearts of Oak 2-1 at Accra Sports Stadium to win that title as well. So somebody might say those are just preparatory games ahead of this match game. So much is expected from these two coaches as well as the players as well, who are going to make sure they bring joy to their fans as well as themselves as well. So today at exactly 4 p.m. the El Clasico, or the Super Clash between Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be happening live at Accra Sports Stadium at exactly 4 p.m. So we'll be taking you through the possible starting lineup for these two teams, or for these two clubs that are going to play at Accra Sports Stadium. But first, before we do that, we'll be looking at the possible lineup of how Kotoko is going to set up, and then we'll also look at the possible lineup of Accra Tufo. Then after that, we'll combine the two sides, and then we'll see who is likely to make or to be in the final first 11 for both Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak as well. But before we progress, Asante TV managed to have an exclusive interview with the former player of Accra Hearts of Oak known as Joseph Tego, who is popularly called Bobby Short. And when he was asked ahead of this game that between the two clubs, who does he think has enough quality to overcome his rival or his opponent, and then he made mention that for him, he believes that Kotoko has quality, or Kotoko's quality is way above Accra Folk, not because he was once a player for Accra Folk or he's a phobian, but he's speaking based on what he has seen ever since Karim Zito took over the mantle as the head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Let's listen to what Joseph Tego said in an exclusive interview with Linus Nate TV ahead of this game with regards to which of these two clubs has enough quality. Kotoko about 5 matches, we need 3, or draw 2, on the 8th, 11th, and on the 8th or league level, so 11 points compared to us. The reason about 5 games is because of from Africa, it's about 5 games. But who share how to full performance, any Kotoko performance. So now see can use a Kotoko, it be different under a Karim Zito, who share a how to full swag of who can say Didi Born and say all ball. Who share 2 teams this is Siana. Who is a wine and quality, I was crouching in
Kotoko quality was so. Kotoko quality was so. And yes, I make my boss and I'm was.
You are being fair.
Who shot Kotoko ball game? I think says it to buy mid first 3 matches. Me sure mid first 3 matches. And I mean changes because Kotoko so a club unimbo boa or yes, and most of the time it's not me encouraging. Omo bossa tic-tac, omo try some. Ehanu nkola no nyese omo nimbo ball. But pitches na e bobo wo so. Eye opango na yese omo journey wo so. Enye pitches ese players e bobo wo so. Because most of the times you to me ball one time pass. Most of the time ball ba na over control the way I would do no say ball be draw on na a couple of those. And in most of them after green grass no so who journey an we say na e twi wo be chiri. And most of the players no omo face difficulties. Ebi mu kra good share dan ye, but still omo di manage. enti me believe say when you na you betumi aye wo Ghana football mu a you nya qualities bebre time a Ishmael Ado mu bo nyina you were professional players, you were local players. Ishmael Ado be bo wa asa okọ a onya team na wa baba don go te be bo wa asa okọ a onya team na wa baba enti sa afena players ni nyina join players ni nyina join most of the time chen share anya sa but kola no omu experience ni ama bebre sese ahwe out of France o me training go astroturf u training wa astroturf a utumi bo no u bo fa ba u training wa astroturf na u ko Bechem United a de u bo wo utumi ko bo wo afena bo no be kwa ko ye click you be skillful player gina big so control ball from him say me control one na me mistake a ye be yes ni enti pam na wa balu ball no enti me we dia me dey job na ma sra GFA for kakra say omu improve wa munyama enye league na ye bo na we bonanza we ni say omu ye omunyama ye na nkola no omu ball omu talent ye dey MP bra because players 90% omu ma mi ni omu papa omu mi be obedi but omu sorry to me co training enti se pitches na be ma akola we omu dream akọ echiria ye be say omu improve nyama na bibia nkoso ye ma nkola no.
So that was Joseph Tego, brother friend Bobby Shot, and in some of the kind those were the words of Bobby Shot as well. So it was an exclusive interview we had with him on Asante TV some few days ago ahead of this super clash, and then when we asked him that per what he has seen from the two sides, which team or which club does he think has enough quality over the other and can cause a lot of havoc during Sunday's game, and then he's made mention that Kumasi Asante, per what he has seen, Kumasi Asante Kotoko has quality ahead of Accra Asante. So now let's move straight to the possible lineup of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Like I stated earlier, I'll do that, or I'll do same for Accra Asante. Then after we are done, we'll combine the two sides or the two teams, and then we'll pick the possible starting 11 when we are supposed to, or when we want to combine two teams, who are going to make the team, or who are going to make the final squad as well. So first, let's look at the possible lineup for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. It will be rolling down on your screen, but I'll take you through how Kotoko is likely to set up for today's game at exactly 4 p.m. So in post, there will be Mohamed Kamara, the Guinean international. He will be in post for Kumasi Asante Kotoko as the number 1. At the right back, there's Lord Amoa there as well. And then when you go to the left side of defense, there's Patrick Esiedu, and then the two center backs will be Henry Ansu and then Samba Ono. Henry Ansu because Joseph Ablo is out with double cards as well. So Henry Ansu will place Joseph Ablo. Joseph Ablo and Samba Ono has been a partnership we've seen most of their games this season, or most of the games Kotoko has played this season. But this time around, Coach Karim Zito has no other choice than to pair Samba Ono and then Henry Ansu to see how it is also going to panel out. But we shouldn't forget that Kotoko is also going with a 4-3-3 formation. So with the back four, there's Samba Ono and then Henry Ansu as the center backs, the two center backs. And then on the left side of defense, there is Patrick Esiedu, as well as on the right hand side, there is Lord Amoa. Now, when you go to the heart of midfield, there is Seth Kujo, who will be playing the number 6 position, who will be providing shield for the back or the defense as well. And then on the right hand side of attack, there's Saka Dauda. And then when we come to the 8th position, there is Hilary Adabo. And then the 9th position, there is Moferin Dozu, who is now leading the attack for Kumasi Asante because of the absence of Abet Amo. Abet Amo has signed for a club in Libya, and so because of that, they have to rely solely on Moferin Dozi as their talisman, as their forward man who is going to lead the attack today. So on the 10th position is Hubert J, one of the hottest midfielders in the Ghana Premier League as well. He's on too much form. He has been amazing for Kumasi Asante. Last week against Kerala United, where Kotoko won 4-2, he scored 2 goals for the Porcupine Warriors. So today match is expected from him, and I believe that when he's in his element, Accra Suffolk should stand well. So that is it. He is the man to play the 10th position for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And then when you go to the left hand side, that is the 11th position, there is the Peter Amido Aqua, one of the young chaps who is very skillful, who is very pacey, who is very quick on the left flank as well. So these are the possible lineup for Kumasi Asante Kotoko ahead of this game. Like I stated earlier, it's on your screen as well. Now let's move straight to Accra Suffolk. As usual, Benjamin Asari, the Black Stars #1, will be imposed for Accra Suffolk. Accra Suffolk is also going with a 4-3-3 formation. So we have 4 back, 3 midfield, and then 3 attack as well. So in post, there's Benjamin Asari, who's the #1 for the Black Stars of Ghana, and then Accra Suffolk as well. So on the right hand side, there's Amankwa Befi, and then on the left we have Ransford Mensah, and then the center backs, the 2 center backs, the 4 and 5 will be the experienced Kevin Osei, and then Mohammed Ali. So these are the back 4 for Accra Suffolk as well. The whole screen, the whole lineup is rolling down on your screen for you to see. And then when you go to the midfield, there is Raphael Amponsa, who will be the one to provide shield for the back 4. So the 6th position will be Raphael Amponsa. 7 is George Parku, one of the young boys on the scene. I think he's less than 17 or so. He has been so much amazing for Accra Suffolk. And then at the 8th position is Hussein Mohammed. Yes, Hussein Mohammed. He has been the engine for Accra Suffolk this season in crucial games where they need some goals to progress, or they need some goals to be relieved of. Yeah, Hussein Mohammed comes into the picture to make sure he gets the job done for Accra Suffolk as well. So on the 9th position is Hamza Issa, the young boy from Mashaman as well. He will be the #9 player, or he will be leading the attack for Accra Suffolk. And then at the 10th position is Ismail Liwayo, the former King Faisal midfielder. And then the 11th position will be Frank Abura Duku, the young boy who they signed just this season from Vision FC. So that is how Accra Suffolk is also likely to set up this afternoon against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So let's move to the final stage, where I'm saying that we are going to pick some players from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the same as Accra Suffolk, and then combine them as the final 11 for this game as well. So in post will be Benjamin Asari, because of the number of clean sheets and then because of the number of games they've played. So Suffolk has played 8 games, Kotoko have played only 5 as well. So in all the 8 games, Benjamin Asari was in post for Accra Suffolk. Let's not forget that Accra Suffolk has gone unbeaten. They are yet to lose a game, as well as Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So Kotoko has 3 wins and then 2 draws from 5 games, where Suffolk has 4 wins and then 4 draws from 8 games as well. So it tells you that these 2 teams going to this game are unbeaten. So it is going to be a much anticipated game where a lot of experience, a lot of power is going to prevail. So 2 will be Lord Amwa, and then 3 will be Patrick Asiedu. 4 and 5 is Kelvin Esibe of Suffolk, and then Samba Ono of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And then the 6th position, there is Hilary Adabo, and then 7 there is Park George, and then 8 there is Hussein Mohammed, and then 9 will be Hamza Issa, and then the 10th position will be Hubert Jewu, and then the 11th position is Peter Amid Aqua. So this is a combined first 11 from both Accra Suffolk and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So like I stated earlier, our cameras will be there this afternoon to capture the entire game, the highlights behind the scenes actions, fans reactions, and then words from both coaches as well. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and put your comments, and I will totally do the reading for you. Bye bye.